Switching now, WDSU first warning weather, where it's a weather impact day tonight and tomorrow. It's going to be for fog potential tonight, and it's going to be for smoke and air quality concerns to the next day. This is a perfect example of what we say is an inversion layer. Now you're thinking, what is that? Well, as we start to cool off, the air temperature actually about a couple thousand feet above us actually warms. So as air should usually rise as it gets cooler the higher you go. Not in this case, it gets a little warmer and it traps all that smoke and you get fog to form. That's what we're seeing. See the stats though today. It was a cool morning, warm afternoon. 80 degrees for that high. We were within record territory, but not quite there. Real-time temperatures, North Shore is already the first into the 50s. We got some 50s South Shore, 62 officially at the airport, Lakefront at 67. The winds, well, becoming very light, and that's allowing some of that fog potential where it's already forming there. Homa visibility has just dropped to 2.5 miles. That's not awful, but it shows that we have that fog that's forming. I'm going to call this patchy fog. Not seeing signals of widespread dense fog, but anytime we have fog potential, the smoke that's there, that smog potential is also up too. So we got a warm pattern in place with warm afternoons, morning fog potential to go through Monday morning, Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning. I even think by Thursday morning might be the day that I'm starting to see the signs that that could be some of the worst of the fog, and I'll get to it. But looking at that fog forecast, this one wants to show North Shore getting some of the worst of it tomorrow morning, but we're already seeing that fog forming west, and Homa's visibility is already down. So I'll tell you, you got to take some of those forecasts with a grain of salt. We're trying to forecast clouds on the ground here, and it's one of the most difficult. So expect patchy fog tomorrow morning, and I'd say New Orleans east as you get high rise, as you go to the Twin Span combined with that fire near Bayou Sauvage. That could be the one I'm keeping close watch on. 40s to 50s to start off. Got a couple non-producing rain clouds tomorrow when we're warm, right back up to 80 degrees once again. Another round of fog potential here Tuesday morning. It's not widespread dense, didn't see big signals there. 50s and 60s, a little bit more temperate there Tuesday morning. A couple more clouds to roll in, no rain chances just yet, but we're even warmer. We're pushing lower to mid 80s. And as we continue to extend that forecast out, Wednesday morning fog here and warm. Thursday morning is the day as a front starting to approach. South winds, that's the one I'm going to keep sharp watch of before Friday may be the first potential in forever. It seems that we have rain chances cooling off a little bit to the weekend. Saturday and Sunday rain chances, just have to see where that front's going to end up. But right now, Friday could be a rain day. And a quick check at Tropics, nothing going on. Nada in the Gulf, nada in the Atlantic. So we're staying at least action-free, which is great as we're winding down the season. Just hop on over to the Pacific real quick, and we'll show you that we have this tropical storm Pilar has now dropped a post-tropical system. There isn't any action there as well as we continue to get near that end of the season. WDSU first warning weather in your 7-day forecast with weather impact days for fog, smoke, and then we get the rain potentially Friday, which should help clean things up. And we're hoping to get that rain too.